Today, our journey in the Asian Confederations Cup for Season 4 begins with our first match being against ABDB from Brunei. Looking at ABDB's squad, they're a fairly young team, but looking at their star players, so they have quite a few, but like this guy is 30 years old. He's a keeper. I think I think we have better players. Like this is their left mid. He's not bad, but I think our team is better than him, and we have, that's their star players. This guy's a foreign player, so I think this is a match that we are better than them, and I think we should win. That being said, I think we're going to do a three-match episode, but we're going to save the PFL Cup second round and the Confederations Cup match against Adelaide for the next episode. So today I think we'll do ABDB. I think we'll do Hanoi, and then I think we'll do another match against United City because United City have been insane. After we beat them, they beat Kaya 6-0 away from home, and they're on a tear. So I think they're going to be the team to beat again. With that being said, of course, we are starting today with our Asian Confederations Cup matches. Nelson Gasic, if you guys can see that here, he has a little injury, so he got injured for like 2 weeks or something, so he's still got 3 days left. So Joyel starts once again in our Asian Confederations Cup match. And then we have a Filipino back line other than Coutinho. We have Chung starting, we have Clarino, we have Matthews, and that gives way for us to play Lawali as our anchor man. We have Kevin Kempter starting, Uslin here, Bailey starting on the right, and then we have Bokharov, and then I'm starting Cisse up top. I think he's done well goal scoring wise. So I think we can play him up top and try for him to do well there. We have some quality on the bench. We have Gian Magno on the bench. We have Atienza and Yeres on the bench. Albino and Rancis are on the bench. Linatok, and our foreign bench player is Chinkir. I thought about putting Garrido in, but I don't think he's had a good start. So we're going with Chinkir instead. But that is pretty much everything. We are going to get straight into the match, our first continental match of Season 4. Let's get things underway. And our first away match, if we can get started with a win here, that's going to be huge for the group. A big crowd here today for them. Hopefully that means that we'll get some money as far as being in this match and some ticket money is concerned. That would be a good way to start the season as Cisse hits it just wide. All right, corner kick here. Can we get a good start? Lawali to put the ball into the box. Can we find the head of Coutinho, maybe Clarino, maybe Cisse? None of those options are there, but Lawali can put another one into the box here. He plays it to Kempter. Kempter shoots. It's over. And it's a goal kick for ABDB. They go long. Well won by Bailey. Get around the outside. Get the ball into the box. Can we find Bocharov? Can we find Cisse? Cisse finds the back of the net. Berkabar Cisse's had a flying start to the season. It's 1-0 to Mendiola. That is brilliant play. Bailey winning it on the outside, dribbling forward, getting around a great ball into the corridor of uncertainty, and Cisse just had to apply the finish. 1-0, great start. We've won it in the air. Bailey with the opportunity to attack now. Can he find the killer ball through to Cisse? That's the right ball. Cisse shoots. Is he on sides? I don't know if he's on sides. He was off sides. It was a great finish too. That's unfortunate. And we play it out of the back nicely now. Great ball from Kempter into Bailey. That's a great ball in behind. Cisse with the chance to score. What a block. Cisse's having a lot of chances to find the back of the net here. Kempter over the free kick. Oh, it's off the bar. Chung finds the back of the net. That should count. And it's 2-0 to Mendiola FC. What a free kick from Kempter. And it went off the bar, off the corner of the post. Chung with the composure to find the back of the net. 2-0. That is exactly what we needed. Ooh, could we go for it again here? Let's win the ball. Can't win the second ball, though. That's all right, though. Chuck's having a great game. He is, intercepting balls nicely. He's reading the game well. Bocharov in, find the easy ball to Cisse, 3-0. We are dominating this match. This is the perfect start to the Asian Confederations Cup. Lawali with all kinds of space in the middle. He finds Bocharov. That's a great ball into Kempter. I think Cisse could have gone in behind, but that's fine. Butcher off here, get around the outside and get the ball. Oh, okay, that's not the ball that I was expecting, and it's played over the top. That was a really weird sequence of events. But Kempter winning the ball well. He plays Butcheroff. Butcheroff find the killer ball. Oh, he finds Kempter. That's the right ball. Bailey shoots. Bailey scores. That's his first goal of the season, and we lead 4-0. An absolutely flying start to our Asian Confederations Cup campaign. Can we work the ball out? Well, that is great play. He finds Yuslan. Yuslan carrying the ball forward, finding Cisse. And Kempter's in. You're one-on-one. Find the back of the net. That's a terrible finish. What an awful finish. All right, Chung playing it forward to Bailey. Bailey finding Lawali. Yuslan find the extra pass. Beautiful ball. Butcheroff finds the back of the net. And it's 5-0. What a series of passage of plays here. I have words for this. We're just playing so well. And we will reset this possession. We find Matthews on the left. We have him on the left today. Lawali plays a great ball over the top to Butcheroff. Find the pass or the shot, and he scores. It's 6-0 in the first half. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This must be the best first half we've ever had for Mendiola FC. What a performance. It couldn't be 7, could it? Could it be 7? Could we do it? Clarino? Clarino shoots! I actually thought it was 7 for a moment, and that's halftime. 6-0. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the only thing that I can tell them is that they're doing brilliantly and to keep going. And this is going to give us a chance to put in players like Nieres, put in Atienza, Bedia, Magno, Casambre, players that don't often play. But 6-0, this is going to be great for our goal differential too. Like, if we expect to finish in second place, we need goal differential for the tiebreaker. And this is there's no way. Oh, Bocharov, he should have finished. It could have been 7. But it would be really good for a tiebreaker, and especially away from home too, to have a 6-goal spin. As Lawali puts it into the box, well cleared. It finds Coutinho. Lawali again, he plays it in. Someone take the shot, and it's 7. What a performance. Kainoa Bailey, and it is 7-0. Our front three have been amazing. I think each of them have 2 goals. What a performance. And Joyel plays it forward. It's a really poor ball from Joyel, actually. And ABDB, they are taking advantage of us putting on, and it's an own goal from Joyel. What an awful goal. It's gone off the post and hit Ray Joyel. Honestly, it was probably his fault on the kick. It was a really poor kick, but we did not defend that well. They're taking advantage of us putting on 5 subs. That's kind of disrupted the game a little bit, as they will look to go again. And if they score again, that is not something that I will be happy with, because we do want to maintain a decent goal difference here. It was a great tackle by Cisse as they get in behind. All right, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And once again, ABDB showing some signs of life here. As it goes forward, it kind of hits Nieres in the back, but that's all right. Rance is playing it forward to Lawali. Can we find Bailey on the right, maybe? He finds Lawali there. Lawali playing it forward to Kempter. That's great passage of play here. Find the killer ball in. Albino doesn't have the quality to score. Rantes with the throw here. We're into the last 10 minutes of the match. Lawali to swing it in. Plays it way into the back. Albino winning it. And Kevin Kempter finds the back of the net. It is 8-1. This performance gets more unbelievable by the minute. Good play by Albino to head the ball back in. What a performance. There's no way we're going to make it 9. There's no way we're going to make it 9. And that's a good tackle there by Kempter to win it again. Albino getting around the outside, playing it into Cisse, and Cisse can't quite get onto the end of it. And Joyel wins it easily, and that is the end of the match. An 8-1 victory, an absolutely perfect way to begin continental competition. We are going to tell the boys that was amazing performance, and Wow, what a start. Well, that was an absolutely insane performance and an insane match. That puts us top of the group. Adelaide United and Hanoi tied. So I don't know if that's a good result for us. I don't know if we would have rather had one or the other win. I would assume Adelaide United is better, but I don't really know much about either team. But they had a 3-3 draw with Adelaide United actually scoring in the 90 plus fourth minute to tie it. But we topped the group. I think we probably played the worst team in the group. But we'll play Hanoi and Adelaide United, and obviously after those rounds of fixtures, we will see how we do. I also forgot to mention, I realized I forgot to update you guys after the last match. In the last three matches before this Confederations Cup match, we played DHC away. We beat them in a match that was kind of fortunate, to be honest. I don't think we played well, but we won 2-0. We beat Maharlika Manila 3-2 in a match that we should have won like 7-2. And then we beat ADT 2-0 in a match that was probably about a 2-0 match. So that was the build up to this last game we just played. And then I'm going to play this Stallion match. And then there's going to be an international break, actually. I might do. I don't know how I'm going to do the episodes for that, but we're in this episode, we're definitely going to be back for the Hanoi match. And then I might just play the Philippines matches off screen. If we look at those Philippines matches, they're just friendlies. There's nothing super important about that. So I think that I will play that off screen as well. So I will be back, if you go back to the schedule here, I'll be back for this match against Hanoi, and then I'll update you all on what happened with the Philippines and what happened in the Stallion match. So I will see you all very soon. We are back on the 30th of September, and we are playing Kongan Hanoi in the Confederations Cup Group H, our second match in the Confederations Cup group stage. And I have made an absolutely huge mistake. Before we get into the huge mistake that I have made, I'll get you guys caught up on everything that's happened. So we've played one match with Mendiola and two matches with the Philippines. The one match with the Mendiola was a 4-3 victory over Stallion, who has been a bogey team for us. We lost to them in the PFL Cup semifinals last season. We were actually losing to them 2-1 at one point. In this match, we managed to come back and win 4-3, so that was huge for us. And with the Philippines, we beat the Solomon Islands and Macau. Against the Solomon Islands, 4-0, solid game. Barak getting on the score sheet, Daniels getting on the score sheet, Mendiola FC player Kainoa Bailey getting on the score sheet. Against Macau, Sebastian Barak had 4 goals. And the other news is we have found a Filipino wonder kid, Joshua Gonzalez at Hertha Berlin. Looks absolutely phenomenal. He's 16 years old. He actually looks like a really good player at 16. And he's only going to get better. He has 5-star potential for the Philippines national team. And if I go to his form, he was brilliant in the 2 games, a 7.8 and an 8.6 overall rating, 5 assists across the 2 matches, and he had a 7.8 and 8.6 rating. Him and Jose Gonzalez, we have 2 J Gonzalez's that are the future of the Philippines. And to be honest, I was looking forward to this international break because the Solomon Islands are similar-ish in world ranking to us, a little bit lower. And Macau are quite a bit lower. So I thought, what a good time to experiment. It would be so much fun to get some Mendiola FC players into this squad and see if I can get them some game time. So I brought in Gasic, and he was our third goalkeeper. And then I also brought in Julian Matthews, who got his first cap playing for the Philippines. I also brought in Kainoa Bailey, who scored and also got his first cap playing for the Philippines. And I brought in Terence Linatok, who also got his first cap playing for the Philippines. But as you guys can see here, we ended yesterday. The international break ended yesterday. And these players are still in the squad, which means when I go over to the Mendiola FC side of things, for some reason, we are playing this Confederations Cup match, which I should have thought about. I didn't think about it. This is my fault. I should have been looking forward earlier. But all of these players, including Bedia, who is playing for the under-23s, Clemente, who's playing for the under-23s, Yuslan, who's playing with Malaysia, Wansang, who's playing with North Korea, Coutinho, who's playing with Cuba, and all the players that I called up for the Philippines, they're all still on international duty. They're on international duty until the 6th and 7th, even though the Philippines here, we're done with matches. We have no matches coming up. So for some reason, they're still with the international squad. And as you guys can see here, if I go to Kanoya Bailey and I try to remove from Philippine squad, he has been confirmed. I can't remove him. And this means that we are going into the match against Hanoi. And if we go to tactics here, we don't have enough players. I have 4 players on the bench. Or sorry, I have 4 open spots on the bench. We don't have our number 1 goalkeeper. We don't have Coutinho, our best right back. We don't have our best fullback. We don't have our best central midfielder in Yuslan. We have so many players who can't play. And the thing is, I thought to myself, oh, why don't I go sign a player real quick who's Filipino? And I did. I signed Justin Boss, who is a great pickup. Look at how good he is. 15 jumping reach, excellent heading, marking, tackling. He used to play for Kaya, I believe. He's got 23 caps for the Philippines. A wonderful signing who I can't register. If I go to registration and try to add him, actually, I don't know where he is. Did I already try to add him? Where's Justin Bass? Here we go, Justin Bass. Let's try to add him. I can't because changes can't be made outside of the squad registration window, which means that we are stuck with this lineup, a completely second team lineup against Hanoi. This means we need big performances from Albino, who's coming in. Josue's coming in. Kumagai and Clarino, Chung, Roncis, and Joyel. That's not a horrible starting lineup. It's a pretty good starting lineup, but it isn't our first team. And our bench is no bueno. Our bench is Atienza, Magno, Nieres, Casambre, Bunda, and 4 open spots. So this is going to be a tough match. I had confidence. I am not confident anymore. I will be happy with a draw. So we are at home to Hanoi in the second group stage match. This is just a quick reminder. We'll go to stages. We'll go to the Asian zone. We'll go to Group H. This is a reminder of where we at. A win would be huge. I'm happy with a draw. So I'm going to go through. I'll see you all in the match. To give the guys an extra boost here, because we really need our starting 11 to have a good match, I'm going to tell everyone that I have faith in them. And we are a side that is down 4 substitutions and most of the players that we really want playing in this match. But that doesn't mean that we aren't good enough. We are coming up against a team playing a 4-5-1 formation, and we are going to get the match underway. We need a big performance from the starting 11. I would be very happy with a draw, all things considered, but hopefully we can get a good result here. Hanoi did draw against Adelaide United. They are a very good team. So I think if we can get a draw, we would be satisfied with that. And Hanoi have the first opportunity to match off the throw in here. It's played down the line. It's crossed into the back post, and that should be Joyel's, easily claimed. Well done, Joyel. And an opportunity for us here to get things going. Albino is so huge compared to some of the other players. It'd be nice if we could get him going. This is, I think, his first start of the season. But Lawali playing it forward. That's a great ball to Bocharov. Bocharov looking to find something. He finds Kumagai, played it right back. Can we play it down the line? He finds Josue. That's a great ball into Cisse. Cisse with a long range header. Cisse scores. It's 1-0 to Mendiola FC. That is exactly the start that we wanted. A fantastic goal by Cisse and an assist from Josue. Oh no, it's a kickoff highlight. All right, guys, keep your heads cool. Let's make sure we don't allow anything easy here. It's played down the line. Can Chung deal with it? He didn't deal with it poorly, all things considered. He forced him backwards. They're going to look well done. What are we doing there? Oh, wow, we've gotten away with that. Wow. And Kempter standing over the free kick, and it's gone just over. That would have been a nice one to score. And it's gone short as they will look to play out of the back. We aren't able to get there. Come on, Bokarov, pressure him. He's just allowing him to get down the line. I don't like that. It's played in. Oh, and it's nearly an own goal, but it's a great save from Joyel. They are having most of the possession, and they seem to be having most of the highlights as they look to play the ball around. They're playing their 4-5-1 formation. Seems to be working okay for them. I wonder if we should press them a little bit higher, maybe, see if we can present some of this from happening as they work the ball down the line. That's a great ball in. Well done, Clarino. Well read. All right. Can we work the ball forward now? That's a good ball into Kempter. Can we bent the ball in behind Albino? Albino, find the right ball or take the shot yourself. And he did neither, really. It was like a cross shot. It's going to be kicked long from Hanoi. And we are able to win it. Well done to Dennis Chung here. Clarino looking to play the ball forward into Albino. Albino playing the ball forward to Cisse. He gets around the outside here. Albino, can we find a ball into Bocharov? Yes! Yes! Bocharov finds the back of the net. It's 2-0. It's a perfect start to the game from our starting 11. A wonderful ball in from Albino. Great hold-up play from Cisse here. He waited for support to come. Albino plays a great ball into the back post. Bocharov climbing highest. And it is 2-0. Another kickoff highlight. I'm not a fan of kickoff highlights. It makes me nervous. I don't like the idea that we might allow a goal directly after scoring it. Anyways, we'll see what happens here. We've been clinical. And if we can prevent them from being clinical, we'll be happy with that. As Hanoi looking to play it around, actually playing it around really nicely, to be fair to them. They've played it around really well. They'll look to get the cross in. That's a good header from them. That was actually a decent opportunity to score. We have a throw in here. Clarino playing it back to Chung. Let's play it back and work our way. Oh, great. Oh, wow. What a ball in. Bocharov. Oh, my word, it's 3-0. We are having an amazing start to Confederations Cup life. I did not see this pass. Chung plays a phenomenal ball in. Kempter with the great run. And it's an easy goal for Bocharov, 3-0. All right, if we can get to halftime at 3-0, we don't want to allow anything easy. Well done, Bocharov. Kumagai, I don't really like that ball, but it's well won by Kempter. Albino to play it forward. One more ball to Cisse. Find the back of the net, 4-0. Mendiola FC 4, Hanoi 0. We are playing out of our minds. Who needs those 4 subs when you can score 4 goals? And another opportunity as Hanoi look to play the ball in, and that's the one that they score. Well, we couldn't get to halftime. What do we do in the second? We want to make sure Hanoi doesn't get anything moving into the second half. We are into halftime. We have played well. We're going to go into the dressing room. We are happy with them. However, I'm not going to make any subs yet, but we do have Moses Bunde on the bench. I think eventually we're going to stick him in for Roncis. Roncis with the throw. Plays it into Josue, who's had a decent game. That's a great ball into Bocharov. Played to the back post to Albino. It's over his head, but Albino's still able to get to it. Chung to play the ball back in. He finds Bocharov. Bocharov with the hat trick. And it's 5-1 to Mendiola FC. Fortunately, our starting 11 has played brilliantly. We haven't had to rely on our subs. Oh, this is wonderful. Joel to play the ball forward. He hasn't had a whole lot to do, but we have allowed a goal. And Bocharov sort of-ish playing a 1-2 with himself. He'll look to get the ball into the box. He finds Albino at the back post. Albino uses his height and scores. That's his first goal of the season. 6-1. We are playing out of our skins. This is incredible. And I've made all my subs, and Albino's gotten injured, and he has a potential knee injury. And he had such a good game, too. I hope that is nothing. But we'll just do a little asymmetric formation, and we will go with that. Hopefully he's fine. And as I say that, working down our right side, Hanoi look to get the ball in, and Hanoi score. Should I go a little bit more defensive just to keep things tight, all things considered? I don't like that they've scored when we're down to 10 men. All right, well, fortunately, everything seems to turn out okay. Cisse gets the ball in. He finds Magno. Magno should do better there. But there are about 10 seconds left in the match. And hopefully then we'll call time. And we will take, if it ends like this, a 6-2 victory would be phenomenal. And that's full time, 6-2 win. Given the trials and tribulations we were going through in this match and the fact that we literally didn't have 4 subs, We have done a phenomenal job to win this match. The team played wonderfully. We're going to tell everyone that was a good performance. Very well done. Well, we're absolutely doing phenomenal in the Confederations Cup. This has been insane. The start we've had has been insane. The question is, how long is Albino injured for? 5 to 8 days. All right, he is fine. We need him to be fine. He's Filipino. That is excellent to see. All right, twisted knee, 5 to 8 days. We'll take that. But Bolcherov with the hat trick. And what do we have here? Yeah, of course, we're overjoyed with the hat trick. Sure. We will tell Richard Lee that he was brilliant today. Well, this is how things are looking across all the groups at the moment. We are in an excellent position because, again, we don't need to finish first. At the very least, we just need to be the best place, second place team. And right now we're in first, but no matter what happens, I think right now we're at least the best place, second place team because of outstanding 11-point goal differential. So Adelaide United looks like they beat ABDB. How did they do? Schedule senior squad. Yeah, they won 3-1. They only won 3-1. I mean, we won 8-0. Could we actually, maybe we'll line up well against Adelaide United. But this is how things are looking at the moment. Things are looking pretty good. But what we have coming up next, I have a lot to talk about because things that are coming up next are weird, things on the horizon. But, anyways, to close out this episode, we will be playing this home match against United City. United City currently sit in second. Hopefully, we'll have all our players back by then. But United City have been really good this season. We beat them 3-0, and then they went and beat Kaya 6-0 away from home. Giovanni Lake, who we tried to sign, scoring a hat trick, and then they've been on a tear. So this is going to be a big game. Looking at the Philippines Football League, um, only 1 point behind us. They're our closest rivals, and they actually have the same goal differential as us. That's interesting. So I feel like I didn't play a whole lot of Philippines Football League matches in last season, so I wanted to make an effort to include a couple more. So we are going to include United City for this episode. So, anyways, I'll head forward to that. I will see you all soon. And we are now back on the 10th of October for that match against United City. And the good news is we have a full squad. Nobody's on international duty. We have our full squad available to us. And I actually didn't realize how big our squad is. Wow, we have a huge squad. But some updates here is that we do have a huge squad now. I have gone through and adjusted a lot of players' playing times who I didn't think were going to get as much playing time as I was offering them. And fortunately, we were cool with it. So we still have star players like Berkabar Cisse, Lawali. Kainoa Bailey is the only one that I was a little worried about, but it did say if I adjusted his playing time expectations, then he might be angered by that. So we're keeping him as a star player for now. But like Garrido was a star player, we were able to drop him down to regular starter, which is really good. Sevely was a star player. We've dropped him down to squad player, which is huge. Linatuk was a regular starter or an important player, something like that. He's now an impact sub. Again, that's huge. Julian Matthews was a star player. We've dropped him down to squad player. Magno was a regular starter. Now he's an impact sub. Chinkir was a star player or regular starter. He's a squad player. Jumashev is now a squad player as well, which is really important for us. Conan Kofi's down to impact sub. Wansong went from a star player to a squad player. So this is all really important for us to ensure that we're not going to have unhappy players. We need to keep the locker room atmosphere good. It's very good. Leadership support is excellent right now. Team cohesion's getting better. So fortunately, all these things are good. And we were able to make those changes and everything's all right so far. But that being said, this is the team that's going to start. And actually, now that we've moved Julian Matthews, I'm going to start Ayub. He is the young player who we signed, 18-year-old Lebanese player who I think looks like a really solid wingback. We're actually going to play him as a wingback on support. But players making their debuts is Ayub and Justin Boss. Justin Boss is going to come in. He is the Filipino center back who has, of course, we have played him for the Philippines national team. Once we're able to register him for continental competitions, I think that's going to be excellent. But otherwise, we have a first team pretty much starting. We're going with the 4-5-1. Kempter keeps his place as the box-to-box midfielder. Bocharov and Cisse, after scoring 5 goals between them, will start as well. So we have a very strong lineup starting. It's going to be a huge match against second place United City at home, and we'll see how we do. I will see you all in the match. And we are back in the Philippines, United City getting us underway. We beat them 3-0 earlier in the season. Hopefully we can get a similar result. United City have been looking good this season. Again, they are only 1 point behind us, the same goal differential. They've been playing fantastically well. But hopefully with a home match today, we can do well. But United City with the first highlight of the match. Amina putting it to the back post, well cleared by Ayub, but it falls to Matas. Oh, and it's hit the post. I was worried there was going to be a pen for the trip, but it's hit the post. Goes into the back post, well cleared by Lawali. Can Kempter go on the counter now? Can we completely switch this? Play it in behind. That's a great ball in. Bailey. Oh, Bailey, you got to do better. But United City playing out of the back nicely here. Eric Gayantas playing for them in the center of midfield, a player that we were looking at signing during the summer transfer window. But we ended up not making a bid due to salary concerns, as we chose other players instead. We'll see if that comes back to haunt us as Marius Correa looks, wow, Marius Correa has gone way around Bunde. Marius Correa shoots, wow, that's a phenomenal goal. That is an amazing goal by Marius Correa. He went around Bunde like he was a ghost. It was this move here. This is the move that beat him. He faked outside, faked inside, and Marius Correa gives United City the lead. We need to do better. Lawali playing it forward to Bailey. Bailey's had a really poor game, but Lawali winning it again. Man, we aren't winning any second balls. Come on, boss. Well done. Playing it to Ayub. Boss playing it forward to Bailey. Bailey wins it. He finds Cisse. Cisse find the back of the net. Cisse scores. We've immediately replied. Bailey with an excellent flick down to Cisse. And we are back in it. Let's go. A kickoff highlight. There have been so many kickoff highlights in the past couple of matches. To be fair, there's also been a lot of goals in the past couple of matches. I believe that is James Edge, a player who we had, who I think we should be better than. Gasig plays it to Ayub. Ayub playing it to Lawali. And we are working the ball around okay. Justin Bass plays a great ball into Kempter. That's a great ball into Cisse. Can Cisse get the ball into the box? He's taking it wide. Bailey can't find the back of the net, but Ayub takes it down nicely. Kempter over the free kick here. Kempter shoots. Kempter scores with an amazing free kick. Kevin Kempter with his 3rd goal of the season. We now have the lead against United City. He plays it forward to Lawali. I think Lawali's been a good signing. He has such a presence in the center. I really like him. Bailey playing it out wide to Bocharov. Bocharov wins it. Bocharov can't beat his man, but we can still get the ball into the box. Bocharov again. Oh, I thought that was a goal. Oh, we are nearing the end of the first half, and I think we will run down time to halftime. A 2-1 lead going to the half. I think we've been the better team, better chances, better XG. United City have had more possession, interestingly, but I think we're okay with that. I'm going to say we're pleased. I think we've had a good first half. Cisse with a goal, Kempter with a goal, more of the same, and we will win. And United City with the throw. It's played into the back post, but Gasic winning the ball well. I have made some subs. I've brought on Magno to help shore things up in the midfield. Josue coming for Yuslan. Jumashev coming to play on the right as well. And Matthews coming in for Ayub, who was on a yellow card. That being said, Bailey looking to take it down the width. We find Josue. Josue loses the ball. Come on, guys. Oh, no. Marius Correa, he's already got a goal for them. Marius Correa shoots. Well saved by Gasic. Lawali right on the edge here. Lawali shoots. Maybe if Kevin Kempter was still in, he might have found the back of the net, but that's okay. Lawali on the corner here. Can we find Bass or Coutinho? I think that's who we should be looking for here. Lawali standing over it. He puts the ball in. Near post. Coutinho! Oh, and it's gone wide. Oh, Barkabar handled it. Never mind. That is full time. Mendiola FC 2, United City FC 1. And we have had a barnstorming start to the season. We're going to tell everyone that was a good win. What a start! Well, that result gives us a nice lead in the Philippines Football League. We have 6 wins, 1 draw, no losses, 16 goals for, only 6 goals allowed, giving us a 10 goal differential and 19 points. We are in a rich vein of form here as we haven't lost this season. Our only draw was at home to Kaya, but otherwise we have won every match. We've been brilliant in the Asian zone so far. We have, 14 goals? But that being said, I want to talk about things on the horizon because there is a lot. First, in the next episode, should we do another 3 match? Should we do 3 match episode here? We could do just these 3 in a row. Maybe we'll do Navy, Adelaide, and Kaya. Or I think I would rather do Adelaide, Navy, Adelaide, and Hanoi. I'll make that decision on the day, but we'll do another 3 match. We'll definitely have Navy. We'll definitely have Adelaide United, and maybe we'll play the Hanoi match as well. So some big stuff happening in the Philippines Football League on the horizon, the PFL Cup and the Confederations Cup. But there is something that I didn't realize was happening that is coming up. And notably, what I totally missed out on was for the Philippines, if you guys can see that at the bottom, we have the Southeast Asian Championships coming up. And when we look at the expectation, the minimum expectation is that we reach the final. I'll talk about this more when it comes up, but there are 2 groups. The top 2 teams from each group will make it to the semis, and then the 2 teams who win that will make it to the final. And the interesting thing about this is we have a really hard group. We have Vietnam, Thailand, and Malaysia all in our group. So we are currently ranked 103rd in world rankings. If we go back, Malaysia are 111th, very close to us. Vietnam are 100th, higher than us, and Thailand are 97th. We did beat Thailand to make the World Cup, but they are also higher than us. We are in a really, really difficult group. Are they played at neutral locations? Looks like we'll have 2 home matches and 2 away matches. I don't know. It's kind of weird how that works. But this is going to be a really weird November because we're going to look at this November. We play on the 10th, 15th, 21st, and 27th. And we still have games in November here. We play 4, 8, 22, 25, 29. So it's really confusing how some of this works. So there's a lot of weird stuff happening soon. I wanted to give you all an update on that. But on 11/10, I guess we'll do a full Southeast Asian Championships episode alongside concurrently with what's going on with Mendiola FC. There's a lot of weird things happening. It's a super busy period. I'm not sure how we're going to handle this, but it is an exciting time moving forward. And this is going to be the toughest squad that we have ever had to figure out who to deal with. We're going to have to go deep in the national pool to figure out who we can call up. This is going to be crazy. I have no idea who we're going to have. But anywho, we'll worry about all that later. We will be back very soon for PFL Cup and Confederations Cup matches. I will see you all in a little bit. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and doing well. I will see you all soon. Bye.